Hey guys, welcome to the video on Chainlink versus US dollar versus Tether. So let me first get started with my normal disclaimers. This isn't financial advice. I'm not your financial advisor. This market's extremely risky. You are responsible for doing your own trades, managing your own risk, and doing your own research. I'm here just to give my opinion on the market. Okay, so when I did my video on Chainlink yesterday, I was basically saying that we're kind of chopping inside of this in this green range here, and that's continuing to happen. Basically, what I was outlining is that we would be seeing a move to the downside here to about $2 or so, and it looks like we went down to about $2.07. I don't think we're quite done. I think we can still go down just a little bit, but more than likely we are going to see a push to the upside here, to about maybe 235 or so, maybe not quite that far, but moving down here to an hourly, things do look like they are a little bit oversold. The 3 hour is down here in the dungeon. The hourly just recently spiked down. So, I would say this is a decent area to buy for a small swing. Right, for a small swing, keeping that stop loss, somewhere down here around these lows at about $2.02. So this could potentially have been the bottom. Again, I do think that there is, upside potential here. The 12-hour, is still kind of moving to the downside. So I would say that we are going to get a little bit of a move to the upside, although it may only get about halfway. It may only get to about 220 or so. We do have some resistance to push through here, especially this resistance right here at about 215. So we got resistance at 215. We've also got resistance that we can see very clearly here at about 221. So we may not quite get this high, right? But I do think that, again, we are going to get this downside target hit where we're really looking for some long positions or some spot buys here at about 187 to 190. Again, we were talking about layering in positions here and keeping the stop loss. We were talking about having the stop loss down here at about 167 to 170, somewhere in that range for a stop loss on Chainlink. Again, the upside target here, moving ourselves up to a 4-hour time frame. Our upside target, again, we are going to have a decent amount of resistance that we're going to have to push through here at about the 265 level. It's going to take a lot to get up there, to be completely honest. But, we could be potentially looking for a move up to about 338. Not sure if we're going to quite get up here to 356 or so. But if we can get up here to 338, that's where I would be looking to get out of position. So I'm interested in buying Chainlink down here, again at about 187 to 190, more larger positions down here. I'll be looking to get out of my current holding because I do currently have a position in Chainlink right now. Be looking to get out of that probably at about 220 to 230, and then reloading down here at about 187 for the next impulse up. Because it does look like we are going to see a move up here. We need to hit this 618. I guess I shouldn't say that we need to. We don't have to do that. But we broke above the 50 pretty well. We got a nice move above that, which leads me to believe that we will probably get a move up here to the 618. So very possible for that to happen. If I move to a 12-hour, we were talking about these trend lines here. If we break out, and I'm talking like if we really do break out, this will take some time, but we could see a move up here to the 786, which is about $3.90. So if we see massive green candles like we saw back here in June of 2019. That is 2019. Then we could see this move to the 786 within this P&L range. But nonetheless, I'm going to be targeting about 380, not 380, about 340. 340 to 350 to get out of the position, which is going to be about an 80% gain. So that's currently what my thoughts are on Chainlink. Again, you got to keep the stop loss because if we break down here, we're going to be moving much lower. Really the targets are, anyone's guess somewhere between, $1.36 all the way down here to our support level, which is about 88 cents. And that would cause a lot of people to lose hope for Chainlink. So if you get a nice green candle out of this, go ahead and sell it, get rid of it, and wait to see what happens next. Because typically when things have a nice big green spike, it will happen. It'll just maybe take some time sometimes. But what goes up does come down, touching on some of those important moving averages. We're on a 12-hour chart here. Let's take a look at some of these moving averages. Still looking, to the downside here. We had a good rejection off the 12-hour 21 EMA. If we go to a daily, let's take a look at what these exponentials look like. The 12, not the 12, the 21 is just now crossing below the 55. And it's looking like we are starting a little bit of a reversal here. So we really have to get this move to the upside in order to keep any kind of bullish momentum open on Chainlink. So right now the 21 exponential is sitting at about 242. So as the time goes by, this can come down and likely will hit where I'm talking about spiking up to here, which will likely happen in a day or two. So not rushing things, going to kind of wait it out. But again, if this does continue to move to the downside, I'll be keeping the stop loss and waiting to see what happens next. But I do think that we will have some small upside here in the future, and then come down and spike down here where I will be looking to catch a larger position for a larger upside play. So that's what I've got on Chainlink. Of course, if you have any questions, feel free to pop in the Discord. I'll be more than happy to answer any questions that you have. If there's something you'd like for me to look at, to go ahead and throw in a comment in the YouTube chat here. I'll be more than happy to take a look at something for you. Otherwise, wherever you're in the world, hope you're having a good day, good night, good evening, and I will catch you all in the Discord later.